Cash Stuffing Secrets. How I saved $1,000 in 30 days. Don't miss this method. Have you noticed how most money advice feels disconnected from real life? They tell you to cut coffee, cancel that streaming service, or build a budget that feels like an impossible puzzle. In the end, you're left frustrated because none of that creates immediate impact or generates the motivation that keeps you going. That's why cash stuffing has gained so much traction. It's not just a trick or an internet fad, but a simple, visual, straightforward system that puts control back in your hands and makes you see money differently. Imagine opening your wallet or your envelope binder and seeing every dollar bill separated with a clear destination. Housing, transportation, fun, savings. This isn't distant theory. It's concrete. You see the money coming in, you feel it when it goes out, and you learn, without complication, to respect your limits. That physical connection with money awakens a clarity that apps and spreadsheets rarely bring. It's as if each envelope were a daily reminder that you're in charge. Now you might think, I live paycheck to paycheck. How am I going to save $1,000 in just 30 days? That's the beauty of the method. It doesn't depend on how much you earn, but on how you organize what you already have. And believe me, small choices, when aligned with a clear system, turn into big results quickly. Cash stuffing won't ask you to live without pleasure. It will teach you to spend with intention and awareness. This video is for those starting from zero, for those who tried spreadsheets and apps without success, and for those who want to see money truly pile up. I'll show you step by step how to set up your first budget binder, how to split each envelope, how to follow the right plan, and, most importantly, how to hit the $1,000 goal in just 1 month. And all of it in a way that fits your routine, with no hidden tricks and no formulas you can't maintain. In the end, you won't just save money. You'll change how you view your financial choices. You'll feel the difference of waking up knowing your money is in the right place and that every dollar already has a defined purpose. It's a system that simplifies, organizes, and strengthens your relationship with money, bringing confidence and pocket peace. And when you finish this video, you'll be clear on how to use cash stuffing as an ally. Because the point isn't just to save money, but to learn to make financial decisions with lightness, without fear, without weight, and with a real sense of control. The first step in cash stuffing is to build your structure. Don't complicate it. You only need a simple binder or an envelope folder. This will be the heart of your system. It's where each category will have its physical space, separate, visible, and untouchable. The feeling of opening an envelope and seeing money saved is, in itself, a psychological win. It's a constant reminder that you're in charge. Choose 5 to 8 essential categories: housing, transportation, food, fun, emergencies, and of course savings. Don't try to start with 20 envelopes. That only creates confusion. The secret is clarity. The simpler it is, the easier it is to stay consistent. Remember, the strength of the method isn't in the number of envelopes, but in the discipline to respect them. By defining your main categories, you create healthy limits that protect you from impulsive spending and focus your attention on what really matters. Now that your envelopes are defined, decide how much to put in each one. This is the moment to face your income and your real expenses. Take what comes in for the month, subtract fixed commitments, rent, bills, transportation, and see what's left to organize. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be honest. The more transparent you are with yourself, the more powerful the result. Distribute the money according to your priorities. If the goal is to save $1,000 in 30 days, set aside an envelope just for that and treat it as sacred. Every time you receive any amount, salary, tip, or extra, put a portion there before spending on anything else. This simple act of paying yourself first is what guarantees you'll hit the goal. You turn saving into an automatic priority rather than something that only happens if there's money left at the end of the month. With the envelopes ready and the amounts defined, the next step is to turn the method into a daily habit. It's not enough to separate the money at the beginning of the month and forget about it. The secret is consistency. Every time you receive, pay, or spend, go back to your binder and record it. Open the right envelope, put in or take out the corresponding amount, and note the movement. This simple ritual creates immediate awareness of every dollar that comes in and goes out. This is where cash stuffing shows its true strength. It doesn't depend on sophisticated apps, but on practical repetition. The physical act of handling money creates a connection that digital tools can't reproduce. You feel the weight of the choice, notice the impact of the expense, and gradually learn to make more conscious decisions. By repeating this process, your brain starts getting used to thinking before spending. You build natural, not forced discipline. Now that you understand the ritual, here's the part many people fear: cutting excess. There's no blind sacrifice here. Cash stuffing doesn't ask you to live without pleasure. It asks you to choose better where your money goes. The secret is to analyze expenses that drain your wallet without bringing real value to your life. The repeat delivery, the subscription you don't use, the impulse buy when you're stressed. Each cut you make creates room for what really matters. By redirecting that amount to your goal envelope, you create an immediate reward effect. Instead of feeling like you lost something, you see the money growing in the right place. That changes your mindset. It's not about restriction. It's about smart trade-offs. You're not removing pleasure from your life. You're repositioning your resources to achieve something bigger. That's the switch that keeps you motivated until you reach the $1,000. No financial plan survives without room for the unexpected. So, within your binder, reserve an envelope just for emergencies. Doesn't have to be big, but it has to exist. When an unexpected expense pops up, a doctor's visit, a flat tire, a last-minute invitation, the tendency is to use any money available, including your goal money. That's where many people slip. With the emergency envelope, you create a protective barrier. The money is separated and ready for those moments, without compromising what you've allocated to the $1,000 challenge. This small detail prevents frustration and keeps you consistent. The truth is that surprises will always happen, but they don't need to be an excuse to abandon your objectives. When you prepare, you turn chaos into control. And that predictability is what sustains your discipline through the end of the month. To keep cash stuffing from becoming just an obligation, turn the challenge into a motivating game. Every time you put money into the goal envelope, celebrate the moment. It doesn't have to be grand. Just acknowledge that each bill is a step toward the $1,000. That sense of achievement keeps the flame lit. You can also use visual markers. Draw a progress ruler, make small notes on your binder cover, or even add stickers when you hit milestones of $100, $200, or $500. That clear visualization creates a powerful psychological trigger because the brain loves to see concrete progress. Instead of feeling limited, you feel challenged and excited to move faster. When the process becomes light and fun, discipline stops being a burden and becomes a natural choice. During the challenge, temptations will show up. It could be an unexpected sale, an invitation to spend more than you should, or simply the urge to use the money that's already growing in the envelope. This is the real test of the method. The key is to create simple barriers against self-sabotage. One of them is keeping your envelopes in a safe place, out of everyday sight. The less you see them, the lower the temptation to touch them. Another strategy is to review your goals whenever the urge to spend arises. Ask yourself, what's more important? This purchase now or feeling the weight of $1,000 in my hands 30 days from now? That direct question helps recalibrate your choices. It's not about banning pleasures. It's about giving priority to the future you want. Every time you say no to impulse, you say yes to your bigger goal. And that strengthens not only your finances but also your self-confidence. If you share expenses with someone, bringing that person into cash stuffing can be a game changer. Partners, kids, or even roommates need to understand the method so the effort isn't solitary. A common mistake is trying to save alone while the other person keeps spending without clarity. That creates conflict and breaks the rhythm. Talk about the envelopes, explain the goal, and show how each contribution strengthens the final result. If it's a life partner, create a shared envelope for common objectives like travel or home projects. If it's with kids, use the method as a financial education tool, letting them choose a small envelope to manage. This inclusion turns saving into a collective project rather than a lonely fight. When everyone understands the value of what's being done, commitment grows and the journey becomes lighter and more sustainable. Reaching 30 days and seeing $1,000 saved is transformative, but the bigger challenge starts after. Keeping the pace. Cash stuffing doesn't need to end with the challenge. It can become a permanent part of your financial life. The idea is simple. If it worked for a month, why not adapt it for good? You can adjust amounts, create new envelopes, or shift priorities as your reality changes, but the structure remains the same. The secret is to avoid treating the 30 days as an endpoint and see them as a turning point. This experience proves you can save money consistently. And once you realize that, your confidence grows. Keep using the method, maybe reducing the monthly target or redirecting to new goals like paying off high-interest debt or building a larger emergency fund. The key is not to return to the old habit of spending without direction. After feeling the power of control, you won't want to give it up. The final step is to turn the money you saved into purpose. It's not enough to stack $1,000 in 30 days and leave it sitting without direction. Ask yourself, what is the best way to use this amount to strengthen my financial life? It might be starting an emergency fund, paying off high-interest debt, or even investing in something that brings a return. The point is to give the money a strategic function. That direction is what separates those who merely accumulate from those who actually build stability. Cash stuffing teaches discipline, but the next level is using that discipline as a springboard. You prove to yourself that you can save, and from there you make room to build wealth, invest, and plan the future with more clarity. $1,000 in 30 days isn't just a challenge completed. It's proof that you have control, method, and vision to go further. The challenge of saving $1,000 in 30 days may seem bold at first, but now you can see it's not just possible. It's entirely realistic when there's method, clarity, and discipline. Cash stuffing isn't about living trapped by envelopes. It's about training your mind to see money in a new way. It gives you the power to decide before money slips through your fingers without explanation. Throughout the step-by-step, you built your structure, separated essential categories, defined amounts, created daily rituals, prepared for surprises, learned to cut excess intelligently, found ways to stay motivated, faced temptations, included those who walk beside you, and finally understood how to carry this habit beyond the challenge. Each part of this journey wasn't just about bills and envelopes, but about developing financial awareness. Cash stuffing is more than a technique. It's a tool for self-knowledge. It shows where your patterns are, your escape points, and, above all, your ability to say, I choose. Because in the end, saving isn't about how much you earn, but how you direct what you have. This mindset is what separates those stuck in the tight paycheck cycle from those who build stability step by step. Saving $1,000 in 30 days is only the beginning. The real value lies in what this experience awakens in you. The confidence that it's possible to plan, execute, and achieve. It proves discipline doesn't need to be heavy, that saving isn't synonymous with restriction, but with conscious choice. And when you master this process, money stops being a source of stress and becomes an ally in building a life with more peace and possibilities. The financial future you want isn't in a magic formula. It's in the sum of small daily actions you've already proven you can take. And if you turned a 30-day challenge into a win, imagine what you can achieve in 6 months, a year, or 5 years by applying the same principles. Consistency is the true secret of financial freedom. And remember, it doesn't matter where you're starting from. What matters is that you started. That's the step that changes everything. Money Made Easy helps you save with lightness, pocket peace, and time for life.